The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 60. You get the Nasdaq down 12. S&Ps are off $1.50. Gold contract trading down $1 at $12.7420. We have silver up 12 cents, $16.82. Platinum is flat, $9.36. You got copper up $0.015 at $2.89 a pound. Light sweet crude down 37 cents, $49.35, $50.
Yep, right there.
Bonds, 10-year note down 2 ticks, 125.28. 30-year bond off 9 ticks, 152.28. And King Dollar trying to get off the floor, up 100 ticks, 93.215. The euro's at 117.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 110 to the U.S. dollar. Bottom line is that end of July, beginning of August.
Last day of July.
Last day of July. Window dressing in spades, folks. So it's going to be intriguing to see where we can go out here, you know.
Yeah.
If we take a look at the Dow, the strength inside the Dow, so the Dow's at an all-time high, of course.
Of course. It's another day in market.
Yeah, totally. So you get Boeing up, putting 21 positive points in, Chevron putting 9, 3M 8, Travelers 5, Johnson & Johnson 4. Taken away from it, Apple. And Apple's coming out with numbers tomorrow after the close.
Okay.
Apple's putting 3 negative, DuPont 3, Big Mac 2, inside the NDX 100. You have Charter Communications, that's the leader, up 5%. Liberty up 5, taken away from it, Discovery. So Discovery, I believe, is taken over
Scripps.
Yeah. So Discovery's up down 6.8%. Regeneron's off 3.3. Expedia is down 2.8. The gold contract out here, this thing is kind of laying right at, the 1267, 1280 area.
And I think that's us.
Yeah.
Because we're a little bit higher, I believe, in the, about
1274.
Sure.
So we're in the Z contract now, folks.
December, there you go.
Yeah. And if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN.com. You can take a look at these defined option contracts and walk along with us as we trade these defined option contracts. Now, I'm sure you heard when I did that update. It's going to be intriguing, folks, to see if, in fact, the dollar can get a bounce.
Sure.
Okay,
yeah.
So where my head's going is this. The dollar hit this 93,000 on Thursday.
Okay.
Now, that's after trying to get 2 separate bounces in the last couple of weeks, okay? It tried to bounce, well, it's hard to tell now because it failed every single time.
Okay. It could have been maybe, just as that was where it spiked higher, you can see, but then it failed.
Yeah, okay, so that would have been one of the days.
This was one day here where it spiked higher, kind of plateaued. I'm just jumping. They're in there. I know they're tough to spot.
And because they failed every time.
Right.
And so where my head's going is this, folks. You have a couple different things happening. You are at the end of the consolidation that it's been in since March of 2015. If I bring this over, you see where you're at. So that's a logical place that it'll have its last gasp. We're right at it. Now, the danger part, of course, is that when you're right at it, it's very easy to break it.
Yes.
Now, the other side of that had to do with all weekend long. That's, we've gone from 103 nonstop down to this 93.
Sure.
And this whole way down, no one even talking about the dollar. Well, all weekend long, folks, that's all it was. It's like, what's wrong with the United States that our dollar is lower?
And you can see it's been kind of quick from here, too.
Yeah.
Now, these are weeklies, but this is the last 5 or 6 weeks. We were just at 97.
Exactly.
And I think that's part of the reason why you're finally hearing, because 103 to 97 isn't ridiculous, right? And you're almost at 97, near the upper end of this. But that's, I think, where just even that last 4 or 5 weeks is, because I heard it too, and even on Bloomberg, I was watching this morning, they were talking about it this morning, right? Yeah. So.
So and this is a contrary type of deal. So technically, I'm saying, okay, you know, why shouldn't you get a bonus? Okay. When you see that many stories, it's like, okay, so the retail clientele will go out and shot it here. They'll get taken. Do you know what I mean? You get a bounce going. Now, what's going to be intriguing is to see, okay, what is going to happen with the, you know, the gold equities, the silver equities. My take is that they're not going to get hit hard because of the fact that I don't feel that we got the acceleration on the way up when the dollar was getting destroyed.
Sure.
You know, so it's, and I bring that up because let's go over the Nadex platform for a second. So if we go over here and take a look at it, and we just look at weeklies.
Okay. Oops, where are we going? And I think this is already the weeklies. We'll jump around real quick.
Okay.
Gold. Yep, expiration 4 days left. Here are binaries. Let's reopen this up just to make sure.
Actually, can we go into the dollar? I want to go into the dollar versus the euro.
So it would be the euro dollar, right?
Yes,
is what they have.
That's right.
So we're looking at Forex.
Yeah.
You want to look at some of these weekly binaries maybe? So we're going into the euro US dollar.
Yeah.
There are your weeklies.
Okay.
Here are all your options. Okay, we're trading right now. We're looking at 117.53. Let's take a look at this as we come into the break. So here are going to be our price points along the right axis. And again, these are Friday expirations.
Right.
And we'll take a look at them.
And we'll have to find out what time, too. Because I haven't done a weekly on that.
I agree. That's why we'll do it.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow's up 65, Nasdaq's down 10.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 64 right now. Nasdaq is down 7. S&P's flat. And as you come over to our website at TFNN, folks, you're going to see tomorrow, August 1st, we're kicking off August with a Facebook promotion.
That's right. So it's crazy. It felt like we were going to promote this more even before August, right? But man, August is here. August is tomorrow. So there's no time like the present to get over to our Facebook page. So $5,000 worth of prizes. And the game is going to be to guess the close every single day.
Yeah.
So you can click on the front page right here. And this will bring you where we're going to update this each day.
Okay.
So you'll be able to check back and see kind of what we're playing for.
Right.
These will change every day. Here's our Facebook page. You can just click right here. It brings you right over. And you'll see that we have this stuff where, we stream your program on here right through Facebook. We're going to start streaming more live streaming on Facebook. If you already have a Facebook page, it's super simple just to come over. You'll be able to like our page so you see kind of what's happening each day. And then we're going to make a post. So tomorrow morning, we're going to make a post kind of right around sometime near the market open, right? Prior to the market open.
As to what the contest is going to be?
Right, and so you got to check back every day. And, and the way you do it is you need to like that post, and the directions will be in the post. And if you're familiar with Facebook, it'll be super simple. Get over there, and if you're not, you can open an account. Like the post, and then in the comments section, you can comment, and that's where you're just gonna write in the comments where you think, and you'll see a bunch of different comments from people. So you can guess at any time during the day. If you're gonna be busy in the afternoon, get your guess in the morning. If you have some time, maybe you wait until 12, 1, 2 o'clock, right? Try and peg where that market for the day is going to close. But don't miss it, because 3:30, it's a hard cutoff. We can see when you know the time when you post, and 3:30 on the dot will be the last guess. And then we'll have prizes, and we'll try and figure out, depending on how many guesses we get, whether we announce that live on the air that afternoon, the next morning. But, they're going to be great prizes. We're giving away books, we're giving away games, we're giving away mouse pads, subscriptions to basically every service we have throughout the month. And some constitutions that you love giving away, right? So check it out right on our Facebook page. And the point of this is to expose people to our Facebook page, because people always ask, maybe they have a problem accessing Tiger TV sometimes. Man, we're live streaming on Facebook too. That's a great option. You want to access the archives? Boom, they're all right here.
And on the next commercial break, folks, I'm sure many is with Mike was from Colorado.
Mike from Loveland, he was talking to us about Regina. He was visiting Boston, right?
Yeah. And Tommy just showed me the picture.
Facebook page this weekend. He sure did. He was messaging us from Regina's.
And he loved the goop.
Enjoying some good goop. Well, he sent us an awesome picture of himself. We're going to try and get it up there and share it with the Tigers. So for sure, man.
Cool.
So check it out. And that's, it starts tomorrow. So get over there and like our page. And that way tomorrow morning, we'll highlight it again, of course. And we'll talk about whatever market we're going to choose. People have to guess. Get in there and win some good cash prizes. Good stuff.
Now we go back to so we're going to go back to the euro.
Yes. So we're looking at the euro US dollar right now and jumping around. So
and I'm looking at the weeklies, the weekly binaries.
And so this is great that you said when do they? So jumping back in. So here are weeklies, right? 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
So
Friday.
3 p.m. Friday. Okay. Which is great to know. As in for sure you got to peg that when you're going to the weeklies. And so we're trading at 117 right now. Okay. And depending on, if you're looking for the dollar to weaken or to bounce, you're looking for the inverse. That's what I was just it would be the inverse here.
Right.
So what are you looking for the dollar to do?
So this is
because we usually talk about this is the euro.
This is perfect. Okay.
So start with just so everyone understands what you want the dollar to do, just because that's where we've been talking about, and then we do the inverse.
Right. So if I take a look at the dollar, so picture, folks, the dollar hasn't been able to even do a dead cat bounce.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it wants to do one right now. Now, if we do a dead cat bounce, you're going to go anywhere from, 94.275 that's not even a dead cat bounce. That's like anemic. It would really be, to me, it'd be like 95.225. Okay. So that'd be really hard to do in 1 week.
Sure, yeah.
But here, I gotta write these down so I remember them. What's that one there is 95. 565, and that was June 30th.
That's the high of that, or the low?
The low. The low. I'm looking for the low.
95, 225.
225. Okay, 225. Now let's go to the next low here, right there, which would be
okay. That's
94, 275.
And that's July 18th. Okay.
Okay, July 18th. Okay, so now what we want to do is that we want to put the euro up to see the correlation somewhat, because it's not going to be totally direct because the yen has something to do with this too. But so
I can already July 18th. No, that's the 20th. So here's the 18th.
Yeah, let's go to the top of that one you had first, right there. That's one
high
1658. That's one of them. Okay, then go to the next one right there.
This was the 18th.
So that's
1583.
1583. Okay, so now we see what the price projections would be. So 1.1658 would be one of them.
Okay, so I mean, jumping down again, we're on the weeklies, right?
Yep.
These are going to be the weeklies on the right-hand axis.
Right.
We're looking at the different prices, and it looks like they're jumping around per penny. 17.25, 16.25, 15.25. So 16. Sorry, the half penny. So yeah, 17.25, 16.75, 16.25. So here's 16.75, right? You're looking at a binary.
Yeah.
Your projection was 16.58. That's below 16.75.
Right.
And so right now, it looks like you would be able to, if you're going to be shorting this, right? You'd be selling it at
like $30.
Yeah, $30.
$30. Okay, so 30 for 70. Okay.
And here's your 16.75. Here's your market right here.
Yeah.
You'd literally be clicking on. Here's your bid offer, right? So there would be your sell, and you could have one. You're risking about 30, right, to make 70 for that projection. Now, where was the?
The second one is 1583.
Yeah, so you can see.
That's got to be like.
Well, yeah, it's
because that's unrealistic too.
It's a little bit, and that's where I start to get worried when both sides of the market might not be fair. Is where I get a little worried. And 99.25 is not really a fair,
right.
So
because that for 4 days from now, that's
a big move.
That's a big move
for sure. Yeah.
So we'll see if you let's go back to the dollar again for a second, because the way this is trading out here right now too, DXU, it looks like this thing wants to smash one more time down. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. This is, So, okay, so that's one way you can do it. Now let's go into the spreads, because this is what ends up happening, folks. The currency spreads, the daily spreads, I really like them.
I'm sure. There's some volatility, right? For sure.
You're going to be surprised that.
So we're looking at the 3 p.m.s again. We'll pull up first. Let's take a peek. Right now we're at 117.50.
Okay.
117.54.
Yeah.
And it looks like, depending on where you want to be, there's one with 117.50 as the floor. There's one at 117.50 at the ceiling. And there's one at 117.50, basically splitting the even.
Right. So this is where this gets interesting. Okay. So for me, it would anyway, because I'd be selling the 117.54. As you said, there's one there.
Sure.
Right? Yeah.
One pretty much. You're slightly out of the money here, right? As in 117.50 is going to be your ceiling.
Yeah.
You trade at 117.53. Okay.
Right.
So you're paying all premium.
Yep.
Okay. But
that's not
risk
bad.
Reward wise,
there you go.
You're able to sell it at 117.37.
And that's costing you $13, folks.
Yeah, and that would be the difference.
Right.
And it's costing you 13, plus you have a few dollars of extra premium that you're above, right? Because the market's at 117.53, and you're getting in at 37.
Right.
So call it like 16, 17. Yeah, that's a good trade.
They're going to be my trades this
Defined
week.
risk.
These are my.
Those are your trades
this week. That's
that's
what you're going to hear.
Not bad.
Stay right here, folks. We'll come
Basil
right back.
Chapman joining us right after the break.
That's a beautiful thing.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today.
EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 61. You get the Nasdaq down 22. S&P's down 2. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Now, Basil is a great show every trading day right here, folks, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. Also is a great newsletter, The Opening Call. He is coming up. He's going to do a 2-series webinar, and it's going to be August 2nd and August 13th. 16th,
but
sorry.
Man, August 2nd, coming quick. Wednesday, gotta love it.
Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Basil Chapman, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you both?
We're doing great,
Basil.
Good.
So,
this is an exciting time. Just today, we wrap up the July candle for the monthly charts. You can see this Dow candle, a big green candle right here. And we're in a leg E. These are the things that I'm going to be discussing. Where are we in the big picture, and what's happening with these huge divergences? This is quite. I don't think I've seen this kind of market for a real. I'm trying to think back. I don't know when I've seen it. For instance, my Dow Quartet that I use as kind of an index. I call it my Dow Quartet index. It's GE. Look at this. GE is plummeted from the 29s down to the 25s. IBM has gone from the 156 area down to the 144 area. Triple M, which was a real leader, has taken a real dive and has gone from an all-time high in the 214s down to the 200s. And UTX plummets, goes from an all-time high at about 125, trading at 118. Those are all Dow stocks. And then all of a sudden, you've got a Caterpillar that screams to the upside, makes an all-time high in the 113s, and Boeing, and that's a big weighting for the Dow. So that's very, very unusual to have my Dow, all 4 of those important cyclical stocks, industrial stocks, pulling back, and then you suddenly have this leadership in
Boeing's carrying the load.
That's quite a monthly chart on Boeing there.
Yeah.
Look at that, Boeing. So Boeing, but it's in leg D. And so to my way of thinking, and this is what we'll be discussing in great detail, starting on Wednesday night. And it's fabulous because we'll have the close today of the monthly candle. And then we'll have 2 full days to see if there's any quick pullback immediately in the different candles, monthly candles, because what happens in the daily, especially since this is a weekly chart, so we've got today as the first day of the week, means that the Dow's made a new all-time high.
Right.
So that weekly candle can't make a top until next week. So it's going to put us, it's really it's going to give us some clarity, because it's also very unusual to have the transportation index. Look at this divergence. Transportation index goes to 175 now at 176, 165. So these are what I'm going to be discussing. So essentially what I'm looking at is from the summer of 2010, every single pullback resulted in a high-level consolidation, so that as one sector really started to digest those big gains, the very weak sectors suddenly found strength, and that managed, instead of having all the stocks come down in a consolidation, what happened was it was a rotational basis, so that enough stocks kept the indices higher.
Yeah.
And that's why we've seen very few double-digit percentage pullbacks since the low of March of 2009.
It does seem like there's always been that 1, 2, 3 companies that is crushing it.
I meant to bring this article in today. There's an article, folks, in the Wall Street Journal that's phenomenal. Over the it was either maybe it was New York Times Sunday. I think it was a Journal though. And what the article's about, it'll blow your mind, folks. I'm going to bring this in tomorrow morning. And they go all the way back to the 1900s, and they're showing that it's always 6 or 7 stocks that have brought all the indices up.
Sure.
And it's like, you're reading it, you can't even believe it.
Sure.
And they show the percentages,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's just like what Boeing's doing to the Dow right now.
Sure.
They're showing that if you own something else, you made money.
Marginal, I'm sure.
Yeah, but not compared to, what 1 or 2 stocks have done. They had the top 11 stocks and of all time. And GE was in there, IBM was in there.
Sure.
Amazon's number 11 now. That's how this whole story started.
Interesting.
They're all the stocks we know.
Maybe
but
Google in there? Who knows?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But what
Apple? No. Microsoft?
No, Apple's in there.
Sure.
Yeah. But what has happened is that those other stocks, of course, now fell apart. But it's really intriguing understanding that a very couple stocks can take the indices much higher.
Especially when they're the juggernauts, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And as we say that, Amazon flirting at $1,000 strong today, down from almost 1020 as it opened this morning. Some of those, you get Nasdaq.
Basil, you better start getting shopping on Amazon.
Get on there, let's go. Hey, and 80 million shares for Bezos, man. It's down $100. Whew, that's quite a move. $8 billion, right?
I'm going to cry for him right now.
Let's do it. We'll shed a tear. Okay, we'll start off the week like that.
So look at this leg D. In my work, a D is very important. So we went to a D right there back on the 19th of June in Amazon at 1,017, and it pulls back sharply. Then it has a brand new move to the upside. Earnings come out, goes to a leg D again, all-time high of 1,083. Look at this pullback, and the weekly chart is saying, hey, this D is going to be quite important. So I'm going to be discussing what I'm looking at in terms of how is it possible that this time the sector rotation doesn't work, or will it work? And I'm going to be discussing, because we'll have 2 weeks in which every day for subscribers, as well, of course, newcomers, they'll be getting the webinar on Wednesday. We are attempting to get some what I call under the radar stocks right now, stocks that could hold very well if there's a big market pullback. At the same time, there are some stocks that have really gotten away. If you haven't bought Amazon, obviously this is the time that you got to say, you know what, it's a fantastic stock. Where would I consider putting in a bid for Amazon? And it certainly for me wouldn't be here at 996. It would have to be lower down. So we're going to be discussing what looks like towards going into the next 3 months, and then of course towards the end of the year, what looks like there could be good support. And that's where we would like to try to enter these positions. What are we looking at right now? And what is most important is that, at least for us, we've been mostly long the last couple of weeks. I'm now looking at the short side. I think it's now time to start looking at the short side. There are potential trend changes. That's what we're going to be discussing. Tom, you just spoke about the dollar. Look, the dollar is, I spoke with Tommy the other day. We went through this chart last week. Was it Monday? Whatever day you were
Tuesday.
away. Tuesday, that's it. And I was saying to him, look at this perfect left side, right side price time match in an arch formation going to the low that was made at 93.02 back in June of 2016.
Yes.
And we went all the way to 100 and just missed 104, I think. Yep, 103.82 on the week of January the 1st. And look what happened. We went right down to 93.15. We were, what is that? We are 13 cents away from hitting that left side low. So those are the things we're going to be looking at. What chart formations, what patterns can be repeated in this next cycle? What are we looking at? What stocks look good? What stocks you should avoid right now? It's going to be a very informative 2 weeks.
Just come over to our website at TFNN, folks. You're going to see it right in the top of the carousel. You can sign up right here, right now. Basil, thanks so much. We look forward to the show in another hour.
Thank you very much.
Less than that now.
That's right. Thanks, Basil.
Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 59. You get the Nasdaq off 27. S&Ps are down 3.5.
It's Monday. What do you think about starting off with some pizza on Monday morning?
I think it's a freaking great idea, man. I'm starving right now.
So we got to give a shout out to our man,
Yeah.
Mike from Loveland, Colorado. Check out that awesome selfie he's got working. Regina Pizza right there in the North End. That's the one we talk about. Our man Mike, he says the best pizza he ever had. Had some great goop with it.
Yeah.
And thanks to him for sending that over on the weekend. I got a kick out of it for sure. It's pretty awesome.
I wonder if Uber Eats can deliver from there down to here for us.
We'll have to find. Hey, anything for the price. You call up Uber, the right driver,
right.
they might make that ride for you, man.
They would. I'd make that ride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can find
per mile. Why not? Right.
So awesome, kudos, and head on over.
Thanks, Mike, for
Thanks,
selling
Mike. That was awesome. And
that is
head on over and check out that Facebook page, and you can send us some selfies of Regina's too.
Pretty wild, man.
Pretty wild.
So
we have a caller. Let's go to Victor in Paramus, New Jersey. Victor, good morning.
Hey, Victor, what's going on, man?
Not much. What do you think of AZN?
AZN. So AZN, AstraZeneca. Okay, so big pharma company. Lows 25, highs 35. They paid 2.9% dividend.
I was just going to say...
Got smoked.
Yeah, I remember their name being mentioned, and not to giggle, but they had a tough earnings number coming out.
Well, their lung cancer drug. Yeah, I just sold it. I made a little money, a little cheese, so I don't know. Would you buy it or just play it?
Well, I can see why you want to buy it. I can see that high up there at 41 bucks. Okay, so I'd let it get to the bottom of the range. That 25.55, that's a high volume low. So it's like it wants to go there. You know, it came off the high with volume. It had no volume when it was trying to get over the swing point. So watch, the swing point, that's August. I got it on monthly. So the August swing point of 2016 was 119 million. It tested it with 82 and failed. Then it came off that with 135, and it's got this high volume low out here at 179 million.
From December of last year.
And that'd be a nice buy, man, because what this also has, when you find ones like this, folks, it gets intriguing because it also has a high volume high. So at 44 bucks, $41.
Yeah, back in May of 14.
You know, wants to get tested, but I'd let it go down to the very end, and then
25, 55?
Yeah.
And would you play Intel with the dividend right now? Play a little bounce here and there and put some stops on it, or you wouldn't touch it if the market goes down starting like Friday?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't deal with this right now because Intel it had great numbers, man, and it couldn't get to its swing point. You know.
Yeah, I noticed after hours it popped up like $3.
Oh no, it did. I understand, but someone's selling it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, institutions, I guess, right?
Well, it's not me and you. It's not our 1,000 shares. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It pays a good dividend. I like it. So where should I buy that at, you think?
So you pay that pays a 3% dividend. Let me put this on a weekly for a second. So this is a consolidation. Yeah. I mean, when a consolidation, you try to get to the lowest part of the consolidation, which is $33.23 on this. Yeah. And there's a lot of support there, man. There's a lot of support because when this thing came down, even 2016, it had volume, but now what happens is that volume actually turns into support because it'd be harder to break it down.
Yeah, and would you touch a BP right now? Like I own BP for the dividend.
Which one?
BP. It's coming out with their earnings tomorrow. I think today or tomorrow. Yeah. They pay like 6%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.8%. That's always been a big one, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how they pay those dividends.
No, I know. Since that whole.
Yeah, right? Go figure. But I think overseas they own a lot of that.
Oh, listen, man. These oil companies are always going to make money. When I was just actually talking about the aspect of the 11 companies that have made the most amount of money for the indices, ExxonMobil is number one.
Hey, Basil Chapman, you might have something to say about sector rotation for those oil companies.
Right. Well, exactly.
So with Tesla owners, you know.
Right. You
know. They're out of. They used to be the biggest. They used to be the market cap, the biggest companies in the world too, and that I see.
Yeah, Vic. I wouldn't touch that until like 32 or something.
What's 32? BP?
Yeah.
You think it's going to go to 32? I don't know.
It's a 35. That's not a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you said 32. Yeah. So I'm training. Yeah. All right, what about ExxonMobil? I bought that just for the hell of it.
Oh.
I don't think.
Well, that's a little problem child, man.
You're
gonna take some heat on that, yeah.
Well, I'm going to dump it as soon as you get the pop and drop. You should have a pop, like you say. You have
well, it's up 36 cents now, but that Friday was a disaster, man. 78 bucks.
Yeah.
Volume, all of the above.
It's like, shopping at a discount store. So how far can we go?
Oil's at 50 bucks. That's kind of rosy, man. I think oil could go well below 50. So that's
We know how low these can go. Well, guess what? You've been around here long enough that it's always lower than we think.
If they're going lower, everything's indicating we're going to have a market crash because all this stuff is going back to 2009, 2010. So something's going to hit the fan on Friday. Maybe a missile or Trump gets shot on the 6th.
Hey, now. Let's not spell doomsday quite to start the week off just yet.
No, I've been reading his
it's only
horoscope
10:30
chart.
on Monday morning. We'll try and
I've
gain
been reading his horoscope chart, and something bad's supposed to happen.
Oh, well, that's the. I heard that. The guest Larry had on, right? Yeah, he's gonna have a tough August.
Okay, we'll see.
Did you get that?
It wasn't exactly an easy July, so I don't know what we're.
No, I know. Well, the thing that was amazing too is that I remember when Larry had this guy on when. Prior to the election, and the guy was saying that Trump really has a chance. I'm listening to him. I'm saying to myself, oh man, this is a trip.
Oh boy.
And then I was at home listening to this program, right? When he was saying he's going to have an August, I'm turning it up. I'm saying, what is he saying?
and don't forget, they just said UFOs and all that stuff. Like the government just set up a division of the government for UFOs and all that. So who knows? You might have a flying saucer landing or something. I'm serious. They set up a division for UFOs and all this as part of the government now.
Oh, I'm sure. Listen, man, I'm sure that's been part of the government for a long time. It makes sense to me that we're not the only ones in the whole universe. I mean, I have a hard time comprehending that. You know what I mean?
Sevens are a bad year.
Yeah.
Remember 2007. 1987. All right, let's hope for the crash. All right.
No, that's not. We don't want to crash, man.
Crash.
I don't want.
I want big crash. Big crash.
All right.
Big. Think big.
Okay,
right,
brother.
Bye.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Good. Monday morning. It's a Monday morning wake-up
Rise
call.
and shine.
Victor from Paramus.
There we go.
We got it all going.
That's right.
Here, let's just go back. Oh, I know. I got a Valley. Okay, so Valley, folks. Okay, this is
getting some good action.
Yeah, it's all about iron ore. This is up 29 cents. Now, this is a confirmed ABC structure up. It took out the B point last week. Now, you got another gap. What I expect you're going to see here, Valley wants to make a run, right up to this 1170.
Okay.
So, if we go to iron ore, you're going to see right now that's trading 577 per 100 ton. And look at that move on Friday.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yep.
The more iron ore
above that high today, which is
they just bring money right to the bottom line.
I guess so.
Yeah, iron ore, folks. Have you ever seen how it does big shovels? It just comes out. It's like sand.
Okay.
If they get bias for it, guess
Bring
what?
it in.
It's going higher. You stay right there, folks. Don't forget about Basel. You can sign up for it right now. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Trading is different than investing, but the opportunity to take advantage of short-term trends is only one if you get the direction right. Direction leveraged and inverse ETFs offer bold trades on U.S. and international stocks and bonds. Direction leveraged ETFs. An investor should carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risks, charges, and expenses before investing. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, call 866-476-7523 or visit directioninvestments.com. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of The Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 62. Nasdaq is down 28. S&Ps are off 3. And folks, we were just talking to Basil. If you'd like to come into that workshop, it's very easy to get into. You come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the opening call 2 series webinar, August 2nd and 16th. You hit that. You test drive his newsletter for 30 days, you're going to be in the workshop.
That's right. You'll see the links right on your members page. They're already there. Yeah. So Wednesday night, 5 till 6:30, hour and a half. Doing 2 hour-and-a-half, 3 hours of workshops. Not to mention, newsletter every day. I went over Trader's Corner. He's got an bunch of awesome charts in there with commentary, analysis over the charts. Trader's Corner every day. Great service for sure.
And if you can't make it live, remember that's archived 30 days on your page.
You got it.
We go over to the NDX 100. We got a question about the NDX 100. Now, my take on the NDX, folks, is that, it's backed off, but I don't think it's done. I think you're going to get another test, okay? So
it's picked up a little steam this morning, right?
No, it has. Yeah. And you got a nice pop up to 59.33. It
was all the big ones, too. Amazon, Microsoft, Google, they're all strong.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're back down, now, which is a good trade, period. We just went from 59.33 to 58.73.
Big move. It's a 0.5%.
But between the next couple of days, I expect
you get Apple tomorrow,
you
too,
get
right?
Apple. It's going to be, I'm not short the index yet. I'm looking to go short the index. And it's going to be how this whole Apple thing shakes out. But
it'll be interesting because this isn't supposed to be their big quarter. As in, they're kind of like, what's interesting, fundamentally, we always say Amazon, we both use it, we love it, right? Fundamentally, right now, I'm in a holding pattern on my iPhone 6 to wait for the iPhone 8. I wonder if that's going to be where, for the first time, they've really set where there's this brand new iPhone, as opposed to just a yearly update. So normally I might just upgrade to a 7, right? The 7s are awesome. They have a lot more features. The 6 is awesome too. My battery's struggling a little bit now. My screen has some problems, so it will cost money to repair it anyway. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it though. There's no way. My phone would have to collapse. I'm waiting for the 8 because I want the 8 anyway.
And they're getting people ready for the 8.
Yeah. So what's going to happen with the earnings? What if everyone's waiting?
Well, either the Journal or the New York Times this morning, right? There's a whole article that, hey, $400 to $600 is not much for this.
I agree. I think I might have read the same one. And when you put in comparison, what that phone can do, and that we used to pay, we still do thousands of dollars for a computer. The phone is probably 10 times more powerful and a tenth of the size.
I use it a lot more.
Right.
And so picture that, if us as traders use it a lot more, everyone has to be using it a lot more, right?
Sure.
I mean, because realistically, it took a while to get used to trading off a phone versus trading off a screen.
It took a while for everything. Shopping on a phone, Amazon has that. They have a great app now. They try and push you into special deals online. Prime Day had special deals, I think, just in the app. But everything is kind of pushing more towards that, right? And what'll be interesting, though, is can you have the phone for more than 2 years? That's a good question, right? Because that's part of the impediment is, you don't mind spending that kind of money on that type of piece of equipment, but spending it every 2 years would be a little bit cumbersome, I think. We'll see how that...
Yeah, because they're going to finance it, right? That's how they're going to make it...
Sure, yeah. Very few people are going to want to shell out the $1,500 when our society's it's built in. You can finance it through your phone plan, I think, right? Or you know what I mean? Or it's part of your monthly payment. So it's much more acceptable. I mean,
No,
we like credit in the society
Oh,
right
totally.
now. Pay for it up front. Nah, just charge me some points and give me some credit.
What's the VIG per month?
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. So let's go over to the dollar again, because the dollar, bottom line,
under 93.
Downtown.
Talking about euro strength in the day.
There's the spike. So here's it just broke. So this is going to be a big one, folks. And what you want to see, can it hold the 93 now? Because it just broke it. And that we'll see but that's an indication. If it just holds this today, that's still an indication that it wants higher price, which is going to be pretty cool. You stay right there, folks. Basil's coming right up, and then, of course, we'll go into swim lessons. Steve Rhodes, Dave White will be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.
Basil Chapman will be giving a 2-series webinar Wednesday, August 22nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Each time the market feels it's ready to have a sharp decline, formerly weak sectors rally to hold the market up. This 2-webinar series will be free for Basil's opening call subscribers, and non-subscribers will also receive his daily newsletter for 1 month free as a trial subscription. Sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter, The Opening Call, and gain access to his subscriber-only webinar on August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018?
Hi everyone, this is Basil Chapman, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my webinar series.
To sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter and gain access to Basil's webinar, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.